Shores of Null's first record was really good, but I thought it was really good because it was 100% up my alley. It was digging into Catatonia and the last two Woods of Ypres records, and Borknagar, who I bloody love, and Enslaved, and throwing them all together to make a kind of melodic black doom record that really had an awful lot going for it. It had some really good riffage ideas, and it had some really killer vocals, which they can pull off live as well, which was part of the reason I got so excited about this band about 3 years ago. The new album does something slightly different. It's only subtle. You'd have to have listened to the first one quite a lot to notice the difference, but it's there. What they've done is they've amalgamated the bits of their sound more coherently. They're still going off those really big vocal lines and the really thick melodic textures and those big melodic black metal riffs, but it's a lot more integrated. It's woven into each other a lot more skillfully. It's relying less on the riffs being great and the vocals being great, and more on the riffs and the vocals being backed up by brilliant songwriting. It's much more memorable, and the first album has some amazingly memorable highlights. It's got far more emotional range. The emotions carry the vocals rather than the other way round. And generally speaking, this sounds like a band that can go miles if they choose to. The only tiny downside is that I know this isn't going to be their best record. They have got room to grow. So this is brilliant already. And the rest of the albums should get even better from here. This band has so much potential and is great now. They are one of my favourite new bands of the last 5 years. Killer.